in the country. Brought to you by Yamaha. Yamaha is the first name in motorsports.
Sustainability has become a big buzzword in agriculture recently. How can farmers and ranchers remain productive while still protecting the environment? Well, the University of Tennessee is dedicating a new facility to studying just that. As Chuck Denny with the UT Institute of Ag reports, the work is exploring the proper blend of commerce, research, and preservation.
Framed by the Smoky Mountains, some of Tennessee's prettiest land is now a working farm. Soybeans and corn are growing here. There's been no livestock on this land for at least 15 years, but it will also soon become a high-tech dairy.
Well, it's a 529-acre field laboratory it will be a working dairy farm, upward to 200 cows eventually, 200 lactating cows. And all that goes with that.
Bobby Simpson oversees UT Ag Research's Little River Animal and Environmental Unit in Wallen, named for the waterway around the perimeter of the farm. One key function here is to study how we can grow crops and animals and still protect the environment.
We consider it an honor, a privilege, and a huge responsibility to be caretakers of this land, stewards of this farm, and like every other farmer in Tennessee and the United States and every generation of farmers that came before us, we want to leave the land in better shape than we found it.
In addition to the dairy, the goal here is to raise 200 acres of row crops and another 50 acres of pasture. The facility should sustain itself with corn silage and hay for animals, and this place serves as a model for what a future Tennessee farm should look like. At the Little River facility, UT Ag researchers will study how animal agriculture can interact with the land. This large containment unit will store animal waste in an effort to both fertilize soil and protect water quality. Researchers will also look for the most efficient use of soil nutrients.
Over the last several years, we've been collecting water samples, soil samples, air samples.
Dr. Steve Oliver says we have to keep land in agricultural production and still maintain the environment.
And they're projecting a huge increase in population growth in the next 50 years. And to meet those food needs, we're going to have to do a much better job of the land mass that we currently have and make that land more efficient.
Crops will be harvested and cows will be milked here this fall. This unit serves as an example that when it comes to farming and a healthy world, we can have both. After all, we must feed the planet, but we have to protect it too. This is Chuck Denny reporting.
Thanks, Chuck. The Little River unit will also allow UT agriculture students to study animal and crop production on site.